Energy Commission of Ghana Jinoma no atom or fan idea we are holding a charge. Yetimi the charge phone at the ponyum so ne bo e wo form kra etufo beto na afe ba kum yenu miensa na yeto na ekonanim edum PZ kejeti ahwe ani mu branch wo ho edum bosobabro san mu prisons runabout e ho so benya bi edum PZ anti attack of 4 edan mo for 0322 030838 0536 095 966 Newman Kale Department of Nursing also person we nurse okukudama begintete e wo ho we BSc nursing we top up and RGN diploma nurses we certificate in nursing we registered assistant clinical and a diploma in nursing so Ghana Tertiary Education Commission agiatum NMC and so ekremo and they are affiliated to UDS we regular evening and a weekend sessions certificate no are valid e wo abrochimemo Prayer was 0574 661 117 0574 661 117 and a 0267 330 492. Medi edi PSC ladi me mamu nyinajo ensem no entremo enie. Yes ensem no se every abato ensemo emprempreni na etwamo Ghana se ansa ne be general elections so no edikan ekọ primaries ekoyi wonum a obegyina me ato onso aba na no na Supreme Court akọ atenase ama wo boss anhyehyɛ na to agu a say obi a wo Cadbury member roni beka say o good standing ogina ye e wo amanyoku num no obetimi ato aba no ebe
Enshesha ankanu na odawa parties do zetu abayi munakenzifo in delegate elections. Damanam do ma odisiketua basabaseye epubo mbabo nenchi mpama mpotu mpwen abra party ahro Asia roto abayi munakenzifo. Enam do ma Professor Frimpon Boatin, Dr. Nyahu Tamoklu, Dr. Christine Amwakunyama za samane kada na Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court kwaro asisina ejinado ebuade. Party babyara oye na saze frindaroko onwa kwanja dey oto abayi party kenzifo court kwaro chiremu dey afintem na parties ahuru ni nyinara mfanhihye inzi dwuma na mbom wana wanam kwandada wa oya delegate system no do ato aba eyi wonneze nhihye fufuri wanka ho ajaje fo esu na wotena do to aba no muenum gitum na ebiesu buegui ajaje fo wotena asemi do enyi otembofo panyin Justice Paul Bafo Boni enchi Justice Gabriel Scott Poaman Justice Isifu Omoro Tanko Amedu, Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu Asiedu, Justice Senyo Zamefe, Justice Enel Enesia Gao, and Justice George Kingsley Kumsin.
If this nation really wants a meritorious democracy, then we should all be happy. Other than that, our democracy will get nowhere. I'm glad judgment was given in our favor. I'm also glad that we have left or we are going to leave something. If democracy must continue, then it must be meritorious. Other than that, it has no meaning. Those of us who spent more than 12 years of his life behind bars, I spent 6 years. That's a long. We started Kutua Champion time, through rolling style. So this means a lot to us. I believe strongly political parties are going to learn a lesson from this. And they should know that the will of the people can never be changed. You cannot buy your way to office. That is untenable.
So we actually argued in support of the writ and the reliefs, and we are happy that the Supreme Court has granted them. I'm sure all that are addressed in the judgment. So on the 5th, we'll see the full reason. I think the court was clear that within 1 year, all political parties must try to accommodate to this judgment. So let's read the judgment and we'll take it up front.
Yanko and Craimantam Ghana Mrashabeja fear Supreme Court at Temwe and Mrashabeja for one of the same.
See, Yajitum na Yediso. Yansu no Babisa Hose. The Supreme Court say, Ubia, or person to be also to a bar. Bedia Husafo. Did you matter that be a kind of crewman say a CPC delegate system if you say delegate system if you have? The American say, and then the create name so delegates lay a nipa, you mubra yako twaba. It is also a ma ubia and tubia. The Abeka Kotwaba no China. You have to create an album as our album no nipa woman no ebe from delegates. It's really and truly you cannot say that you have cancelled the delegate system because at any election you have to create delegates or the electoral college who will go and vote. Now we are saying now the common political parties. Also, party need to make sure ubia or ubetimi akase or paid up member. For instance, Uber MP Pimoni say paid up members as it stands now, and I say members who are registered as we have now in our constitution. The people in our album. So they would have determined those who vote already. We were betting me a say ne who can say MPP press from the constitution say this will be an trouble. Okay, name no better trouble ni umu umu dues na umu register. If umu kwa better trouble, but I see album no umu dues umu register umu better trouble. What's your delegate system?
For all the parties in good standing, particularly the two main political parties, I mean the Green and the Blue, the NDC and the MPP. We have members in good standing already. The NDC has an up-to-date register. When you come to Afajatosa, from the very beginning of the constituency to the end, we have members in good standing who pay their dues, who do everything. And so I expect that the dues that they contribute should be able to ensure that we carry through this directive from the Supreme Court. I do not expect that there will be excuses based on monetary hurdles or challenges. I do not expect.
And ye na omanfo mfre ye mra ye na aba ebeboya na oyokoba na akuafre ye ene omanfo akodi nkomo bisabisa wonom say Supreme Court nsemi de atwagwe operenso anasese
Yewoni pekuo bi wa amanyokuo ahodo a ewo oman mu a womudini delegates na sa amanyokuo kra na beto aba sa ni pekuo ya womudini delegates omo na eto na omo nam so agege niema nkitinkiti bi a enipa bebre akasa atia ena Supreme Court e kire se sa delegate system na de to aba no akaye yimfiri ho na yemie mu na obi a owo sa amanyokuo ne card bi a entu bi ye bisa Ghana for say asema Supreme Court okay. What you saying?
I idea me pene so sapa sanse ama enema ekosro too much because obi e ba nipa o wadwene se obetimi dia bo oman no because of South delegate system nti no wo hwe se diska obetutua ne yi na ontimi enkotua ema ntubo se nipa no atwe no akogina nchen wa bran so a ense senke basa enti se yi sa de ni fro na se obi a wo moa so de bebo na se bia wo obi a wadwene se obetimi dia bo party ni mu a me ne wo yadwene se sad no kayema sad no enye dwuma
obi okra no a na o ni idea bi abata na sika 70 no ano beje sika bi adi nti no na waya bofa meka ho obi okra no onse fata onim bibia de ne ka ho na okoje sika ndi wi a asa oni idea bi ase bi delegate kokoto asme so benten de jonso de omba onfa impuntu nye de emra omani mu sika obeje adi nkwa na de ene hia no nti ye say boa eye nti o mi free one say one o mu jiska na o mu kura amanfo a o mu to aba ne bo o mi ekoye delegate mi nya sei ena mi nya 200 million mi nya sei basa de o ko to aba ma presidential na wono na we yakwa kwaji 200 mi so wo be ka jem se mi nkoto ni sa ono so obedi yawo nti o mu yi free won so a ebe ma politicians no so watimi ai development cause ono delegate na ba MP no abetua be 50 million Ghana cedi a e dia ma public na mo tie dia ovi say e management so wonye no potem obetimi ai obeye na dwin so obetene cancer
a corruption na you know eto atwa no dia me support nti no dia eye say basa na ma o mo gigiska nipa kuo bi na o makogiska na o mu de ha adwino mu tusu ye yama ye no dia o mu yifiri won am dis eye na party ba bia person to bia bi mu a ebe mass corruption no eswat nti dia me support
so bi wa kwato aba kwagisika de yen yi anu mfio na nka yen yina yen bie ma yen yina yen kwato bi ka nu mo me ye since onipa ba kwato aba na kwagisika na egu ne bottom yen yina ye party members na party members na bi akwagisika yesi ye to ama we na we akwaji na chese yen yen kan delegates for no yen timi to aba ni bi ana yen nyesika edi entia enti yen twam no nyina yen kwato bi
enti yen yimfiri wo ebeboa yen nyina ama obi obeto aba ni bi ana ebeboa so we kwa akwaji 1 cedi ama we akwaji 2 cedi de emfa so obi ani so
se koba se yifiri ho ebeboa pa ama kata asese ne proye ni nyina afiri ho oyuko banana afiri eni mede
Yankwa Homana so enkodi nkomo ene Reverend Dr. Amanolate Ebenezate Wales Senior Lecturer at University of Education Winneba Political Science Department. Reverend Majo.
Yo, me just so me aba.
Yada say what you so dear yamusa say electoral system no way your good news e ma ya na.
Yes, make us say good news at the ma Kevin Minkebi amemo ewo omaim, especially say ye can far grassroots elections and after about aya ekoso ewo the lowest level no. We may kind of say a democracy. Now, make kind of me impact say earlier arrangement that was not a undemocratic, no, not a democratic era. It's an say you were representative democracy, and you were direct form of democracy as well. And if yana kanina ye no na ye power delegates, not delegates, no messi a name monoma kotaba at their pumping for my to see the court HSA. As I said, Ubia or ye registered member of the party, no. Put to me, to about a day power in penny for war back on his 20, and not some day power candidate. So I think that it is a fair deal. Say, at the mouth, if you mean, keep your member, a begging team, and I think it is good for democracy.
Na the ocean say, as they said, you'll be so be a name Kotoaba, representative democracy, no nephew. Ama.
They say, Ubia or ye party ni mapa, and party ni mapa nature say, Puchani dues are all party card. And yes, Ubia keka, who support from now beto abano, no, name Ubia or ye party near or card, I just Uchani dues, or no na, and Brahma who can say, Sao Nino, it's an Uchani dues, a card bearing member, or who can say, or call Ujina, no tono swaba, ana, or to aba. At the power penny for and the Anona court ama yatia says.
Ruling by no lawyer Garini Makwa, ye director of elections, MPP Amanyuku, no case, a bemo on Moboka, ewo campaign muniadi. We no financial analysis casamno, a quite ben ever faso, a can't campaign sikasam, ewo omeimo.
Okay, I know the for the candidate, any party, no. A kaka crane beba, any kaka a can beba. It's on say for the party, no, who be here say on the printed ballot papers more. And who be here say Umbenya ebia more polling stations. It's on the first now 1,000 delegates. They say was say all card bearing members. The base got 10,000. The sun is only here more polling stations. And the sun is only here more ballot materials. Only here more personnel. Now Sango putting you a party na they your moka no be sejuman na e ba no candidate no first na nipa 1,000 pen no be chi omoso eni o medi nkomo so monto mount he say there e be ti on say 10,000 12,000 20,000 let's say aprobo a obekọ no e so chi stand ko funi nyina so na omobo apro unim say car any fuel no moto eni ho ko ne ba nipo medi o machi ni nyina ye ka Eminti ebema kakra ebeba electoral system num emma candidates any party no. Now so for the voters ne ebema they will actively participate in the electoral process. Eminti ekabeba there now so it is for the good of our democracy. No democracy is cheap.
Ususu se we ebema vote buying everyone
ebe brenas ebema brasi. Isa they say first now delegates here 200 our constituency no more. They say no, and your constituency delegates no pen name a bit you about 5,000 members of the party. And it say ubetimi akuchia so I must have 5,000 nipa 5,000 no and they say who is capa a be a cat too much and it and no boa ama allegations of vote buying so we watch it and TV watch it and spray machine a whole freezers in near man, a bit brassy. It's a wound to mean to move pia. Next, say, and no, they won't mean for move dia, then they won't you no do it at all. The son, a bema corruption, and I say, electoral practice, it will cost them. A bema at least, a bit brassy kakramai, and none of the kind initially say it is good for democracy. It's on say it should not be too expensive to be buying votes.
Reverend Dr. Yadasi Enyumre Neobre. Reverend Dr. Manola Tebeneza Tay, a senior lecturer at the University of Education of Winneba, Department of Political Science. Na yefriho ye ko ensem fufuro emua na ye ko hwe enkranman temo die na ekoso na nsen osu yirim fa nkrofo mampanifo hunu se esisi source sisi kwamu ne no ma bia nsene mfata na ewo sempanifo so won ho omu bubu adan ahodo source ahodo esisi kwamu tema adwadifo bibu afupase ebubu won adan ose ebasa na ebeyire our daily bread ODB kakra won bedie ho be dia ma won mtimpanifo enyai se won bubu won shops no na emmoama onya aduane eni.
The funny Billy short honest ni bikasa chemu say notice no yade a amantem eba ya ne say excavator die kira obedwiri wonema gu form eno nam so ma wonema bi a wo mu fi say ebeboa wo mu na afi won sikasem ne wodwadie nyina wo matimi akoto aso ba bi a won mo ekro no ni nyina excavator no abese na won mo dwiri ni nyina agu form mo kasa chemu say nema e ha adwene papa wakoni asa hodo a sa dwumedie aha won mo a wode tudwa eni mi bia ma me ba wie school at na fie sa onko ba shawa na onko ye den nse se me de na ko beautician she say me biama me ba no mo ba be yesen mo demolish all of a sudden mo ka asema yes mo ma your time na na mo tie sim na mo ba na mo bubu na sa na ye ade ya to aba ma ye ho yira ye ngo man mu ana aha say obi antimi fa bo bi sa the whole time higher active into krono boni nyina to atwa am robbery ni rape ni nyina ajai nti say mo expect say yanko ba dwaman yanko di ye ho ana yanko ba krono fanche ye ma single mothers ye wo ma yo containers wa hanu ma do na mo shops wa se dia na mo ye madam be bright on abo ye sra wa nya bada ye kakra na yo ba nya bada ye we yo ba kan yes anka ye yi ni ama no mo nja ye yi ni ama no wia na asem di na asem se omu se sika ya ye se wo ha nyina aye kwa ye stress aban ombre mu fama ye because ye ni etutu aka ye nsem ye ni ojifu bia member of concern youth a no water central kwate buama ono so edna no tumu kire se anomotu assembly na tu no nya papa
shops na wa ha no nyina TMA ana ma mo permit ana mo see shops we wa ha nyina where was the engineer no wa ifa shops wa ha nyina TMA obia wa permit na mama mo permit we are today more U10 some be bubua does it make sense? These are every women and we are very hard working people. I'm about to see shops where I say a big shop at the shop of school no more
so that something is about the people. It's about local economic development and they say and these are investment from people in Kofusika na it's one it's able to make a review ya decision you take here they review no they show how best able to come together they are sure if this is causing nuisance fine but if it's not causing any nuisance or it's not affecting any particular situation we can at least go back.
Amansai Population Day and our World Population Day no and I'm so Ghana Statistical Service abebun kunta atresa afie twembo so menkro no no enkontabo ye kyerese Ghana emebunu dodo no a woni a wonko suku omonso wonsuansa anadwuma omonso woni adwuma kra eye na kyerese 90.5% emebunu ena sa tibia we mu onum ewomu yenkwa homa no so na yenkodi enkomo ye ne Dr. Stephen Apiatechi boy senior lecturer Department of Planning KNUST. Dr. Majwe
yamini aba
Doctor Broni Beka said dear na ma trend we ekoso dear na akofa we ba emebunu nni adwuma ye oni a woni ntete ono nso a wonko school
minu amame eni kan enchia o na menchia ye tiefu nyina I hope some nyina mo ye o question ne den na akofa aba but wo hwe Ghana yama yosem ne said ye si hwe ye man ya Broni Beka say most of the time your decisions are not based on research. Enti ocean hwehwemu ayaye na de enti akofa aba ne say one asoma ye ni manpower plan. Ye ka manpower plan na oman bia tena ho a o say yemba mu na dwuma be na wo so omoye. Enti te ye be na omu hia. Ebi abefa say engineers do say now here. Lawyers do say now here. Medical doctors do say here. Planners do say now here. Masons do say now here.
we shall Ghana sa plan no yenibi. So most of the educational policy based on not based on research and evidence, based on you implemented policy, and if you draw attention, they are buying or based on about all power, and people get angry. But no crap, and say the aquafa ban so man any manpower plan. And as sebi, my mini kind theatre for say, o dying kura wisino, o to asasi our building plan. And you won't mind now what it is only plan. And our education no, until study the educational system. Na makanda. If you really be a time and a free SHS no, and as some of us care say free SHS the pa, but the kind of problem and sana the then government ever. Your friend is a near run what we call the grammar-based educational system. Intuition na ya kochu BC, while we chawakwa wasi, while we chanwa could university and track your mom follow on the way. You need a system to hina mebono. It's some of us recommend this, and no, it's a good policy. But you share study a situation that you need creating more avenues. Because education in near only said the panitimika profo. A good educational system, they say you share a chedi and yamedema bebuno. No esi home school. A two come on say a you will school you see a bobo. You will school you see a tea room. You will school you see a messy room. It's so study Ghana Statistical Service report and the basic recommendation. ASA, you neglect vocational and technical. It's your more sad the tendencies of follow on the way very high. Obi on bobo, but school bay and a mini bobo quackable, winning young tour, obi obey acting. Mason for be mason, I just would do master cheap. But many are dying, ye bet them, if you're dying, cacracao, you pay see. The also who dying who school just within the master cheap. It is as someone you are concentrated too much on university-based educational system. And what the government of our government will train me see university we so buy university there. But to build a nation, also other sectors, you know. To me, the aqua and say, yes, said the nation say guide your decisions. Ni attract the ecosomob in Melbourne and Akofa we have. Medas Minyama.
Yo, Mammy Musa now grammar based educational system. Say brofono, chew poor, pass, go now na walk on. Say cry Minim say what I said naka, the abeto bontin say, yeah, the China, Arabic, ne, other language cries I be peaceful, ama, and Quadano, Momo kindergarten, or almost different languages more. Or in Musia and Shishayim.
I mean, that's so a reason we have. I was shocked. Because once again, if you much as a young Ghanaian government, your Cassia can be see a big question. A joke of full because the Ababe come home almost you trade with China near the other. Ocean researcher, maybe see there or Canada, Buchimemono. Not China flash as you English. It me I felt we saw social languages are. Your school of languages are taken for no. Every SSA school of languages. It's a Dr. Techina Mbese be a business in Chinese. I mean, yes, scholar. And it's what they Arabic and China. We focus on near mountain here. We must see educational system. Many about the high air patriotism. And no beyond the political party detain or my teacher. It we focus on building political parties. This is a better teacher of mine. The other one, your morality, corruption. Send credit it your nipa be black crash for kuku down. Yes, you are there. But evidence actually said there's a difference between so acquire knowledge now did not correct. So acquire knowledge now did not correct. There is a problem. It wasn't I was hearing. Environmental sustainability, you share flooding, illegal mining, your knowledge instead you see you crony in this animal now. Meaning I am training in yes, Arabic and Chinese near Kusia. It's not because you're politicians and over time. They take decisions abroad more research. And I find that research wasn't common, but normal the policies have created problems in the long run for us.
Doctor, at this juncture, Yedrum Quantana is Emabuni, Omunyashi 19.5 Esopa. How do we get them back on track? Why never first saw Yedum Besiquemu, no maye, Senia Senefata, Emabuno.
Medas Minyaba, Ghana a great nation and yet too late. Emraso says Kakakra na ye wono. Ye bebo hon braye. Minyaba ye says kawo mine we mododo. Maslok on Kuano, Sika Muntia and quite over 291.5 million Ghana cedis. And yes, Kaketwa. Emraso say and paying for the DNM, they'll go back to the drawing board. Many about me make key recommendations. All the 16 regional capitals, yam building modern technical schools. And then yet the technical schools, a better amount for computer assembling, a better amount for coding, robotics, masonry, Nissan, and all the 16. Near vocational school, many are obedient PKFCD. But Omoko school, it's near also a Melbourne Kusian Wajuma, no more one she Afe sports senior high schools. Yam building in all the 16 regional capitals. Critical secondary school. Many of us all Hollywood, Sike Debre, Abrochimemu. If you're Nigeria, good luck Jonathan Bai will invest his in Nollywood. Yeah, you would in Nigeria, I take over the movie industry. It's a conscious process. CAS are near diversify, meaning about pressure on universities so better. Always a member naturally a near Jumaye. Many about say, maybe a project. POP am a cost not less than 50,000. Nipa pro you free Togo. Utiama na when triakon tax no they are sending bottom. And up call site. Or more masonry work, plumbing work. Let's have technical works ni nano. Or move Burkina Togo. Ye memu no enye. It said he has set up the educational system no. And no create unemployment. So it's not see a bit focus on Chinese ni Arabic no. You focus on restructuring the educational system. So that we are doing much of the night. I mean, the amount mebono. Obey my actual like the one member baby or to do as no paying. If you are born or person call school here no beko. Meaning about to give an example, me Professor Bako, Professor Adam T. Framing. And also teach me himself a ball musem. Me Professor ne basketball ano bebo. Into academy or beko school. Meaning about some money and kubinya school ako. Ya chini kumasi there is no school.
Okay.
Let's not forget the 21st century national exporting things and your gold ni kukupe. So be Thomas Pate ye cotton no. Tema few from Quenya £2 million. And no cocoa bottles and kebeton. It's your leaders should know say talents and Dawson. It's education should diversify. And no more system that should go through retraining. It's a mere fancy item say also be a lawyer, also be a engineers to be a well build a system, no are training to invest. This as canal, mass lock near the amount for it mean chia, the dear parties, no. We should reinvest it in our youth.
Okay. Doctor, how's Abakase? Kai call me. Why Nina? Yada Senumre, Obre, and you church.
Ask me. But ask me.
Dr. Stephen Apia Techie, senior lecturer at our Department of Planning, KNUST, Neno Edin Como, Yanko, Western Region. Eye atoyeman temu shama nyakrumu emabrubu ofupa wamse rasta sell militant dem no overstand wono montia se frisi wono kwan na sei hanya ya bata na so kasa kese ene faso ene yenchele o biara ombu ofupa
Omanfo kasa chemse nam kasa akese nam kwan so no ama kwan no asai kra bese fie be de ohuni nanka kwan ne enye dada ena wo musa de kasa akese ne fa so no ena ama kwan no aginsemu wosi ewom se kwan a won mo asi no ama factories ahodo no entimi ndi djuma nkoma nanso won mo enni kwan foforo bia obefa so a kire mpenifo se won mo ani abrepa wo kwan no ho ama mpenifo bo sha akese a wo hye wo mo so beba be kwan na ma wo no won mo atimi abehwa ama wo sanse ebo no de wo mo hye nanso nya de won mo ediso enu nti se ne be ya kasa akese nam kwano so di djuma no won mu nyina ebeboa ama wonani so de no mo pese mpenifo beba be kwana mo no enu nti ana wo matu sa anamo we na won mo kasa chemu se wo mpenifo na otwemienu pe se kwano ma contractor mra so mecha se ni djuma enti sa se ya ana won mo ni mpenifo ebekono se no de tudwa.
We block the road because the road is not in a good state and it has been continuous from January last year. Everyday stories and for now we are fed up. That is why we choose to block the road this morning. But our assemblyman and the leadership of the town have spoken to us that we should exercise patience. They said they are having some meetings So by the course of this week, they will give us feedback. The company, some company, they are connected. Some company, they are problem. But company, they are not. Okay, what's your but casa? Because no, almost be every day I have a better in the casa. For that, I said, but the young you get a kind of you too. The fuck on any problem. Until you put man and I remember come company. I am man. You will want to one year.
Nti nne ya tumi sɛ nyanka sɛ ya block kwan no ya block fi sɛ ye de nkɔfo ma hwase wɔ kwan yi so aba no ya srɛ na sɛ ɔno ankasa pɛ sɛ kwan no wɔ yɛ de a enyimanyim ya nyehia no ana ya sa yankopɔn kura si from ya de ayɛ mama kwan mo across kwan no company ni nyɛ adwuma na aba no nya ne tax saa na ya hyehyɛ ato nti sɛ aba no pɛ sɛ kwan no wɔ yɛ nko ade a wo hyɛ gates na ase 3 months ni half mbo unwie na wa ba half
the behavior and about 5:30 to 6 and I'm bedroom hanu I park hanu kwen ni ho omo kwen ni ho up to now no yenya kwen twom ye ti ya pa che omo mrambe buwa no omo ye kwen na me kwen da bia ye nam so e di load bre omo ye floaters on e supply.
Zani ka so aye ko edwa so Ghana ye bibime nyina dwedie akache kese eye after na meka se Ghana ene Gabon ono mo ahyehye entiase apam a ebeboa ama edwadie akoso aman ba ni entem
Omampaning Brice Clotori Olugui Nguema Gabon mampaning eden srahwe bedungrang ne nempaningfo ahoro a wo abang nimu ne fei wone enwuma ahoro mu impaningfo ebepie mu e wonkran a Omampaning John Dramani Mahama ne nempaningfo ekọ wiemhyeng yiranbiai eko mawon akwaba na saa nkitahudi soronko ene ekosui na ne titiriw no ankasa ejina nkitahudi soronko ebekoso ewa amang abienyi ntem ne fei won asande wonsa ahyekrata ase asan MOU ewo political consultations ahrowa ebekoso ewo amanyi abienyi intem na saa hye nyinara de ebeboa ma omanyi sik amanga abienyi betimi edigwa abom na efenso no aboa ama won sikasam so atimi agina nanso eyi so betimi aboa yiye ama African Continental Free Trade Area nanso no won atimi ahyemu kana na nen aboa ma enwuma ahro so atimi apiemu ewo omanyi mu na dwumadini mu no na Omampaning John Dramani Mahama ekasai na okyerei sedia nkitahudi ebetimi aboa omang abienyi afa
maritime nations bordering the Gulf of Guinea. Ghana and Gabon have a shared interest in promoting maritime security, combating piracy and illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, protecting the marine ecosystem, and advancing the blue economy as a driver of inclusive and sustainable growth. Your Excellency, I'm confident that today's discussion will enable us to explore new avenues of cooperation and deepen the excellent relations that already exist between Ghana and Gabon. More importantly, they will help position our two countries as stronger partners in advancing regional integration, economic transformation, and sustainable development across our continent.
Eningachi ena Gabon mampaning enso kasai na obo Ghana abaso ekyerei eniama ahoro a waye ni tiriw ni mprempren sika kokko hu gwadi a wodangani eboa emesika ebe omagnimu.
I congratulate you for the reform in the mining sector, which seeks to bring transparency, improve governance, and improve better value addition to national resources. Ghana is into cocoa processing, as we are also doing in Gabon, and we are also looking to locally transform our manganese. And I think that this is a very important vision, because transforming in us gives us more wealth, it creates value, and gives employment opportunities to our youth who are looking up to us.
Oswaifo a onen na ohwe amanone nsem so yewura Samuel Okujato Abrakwa enso ekasai.
Two heads of state exchange views on regional, continental and international development. They reaffirm their commitment to the purposes and principles of the Constitutive Act of the African Union and the United Nations Charter and pledged to continue working together to promote peace, security, constitutional governance, democracy, the rule of law, and sustainable development of the African continent. The two leaders underscored the need for African communities to collectively shun and decisively address xenophobic attacks and all forms of discrimination that threaten the cohesion and shared progress.
Bedia Bayahana Baking can Bejidi Sebetie, Bejidi Sebeshe, or Facebook and YouTube. So ye try home, ye go fire bar phone crack or ye buy, ye dispose. I go promise on some April.
only sports lawyer in Ghana football. You better say if you Commonwealth Games num on him said Joseph Paul Amoah ewo hit num 200 meters wedding kunim and or say omo buy say ombebo omo do amase bia Commonwealth Games no Ghana kobi keke.
It was good. I want to take every race, every round as it comes. So I wanted to make sure I come out here and try to put myself in a good position going into the semifinals and go back, get some good rest, and come back tomorrow. We are all going to, execute our races. We're here to do our best, and hopefully our best is good enough for some podium and stuff. So yeah, we're all wishing for at least a podium finish. But it happens in track and field. In every sport, it happens. He's had a very tough season, getting injured, African champs and all that stuff. So we are even happy and grateful to have him competing here and making it to the finals. God being so good, he's not injured, and we're getting for the relay as well. So we are happy about that. That was very early in the season, and we go into every race.
Joseph Paul Amoah on hit num 200 meters one din kunim qualify for finals yenim kunim GOC president Richard Apokavi and I to just say Ghana ya lusu boxer ba because of injury na ontimi enkobi Commonwealth Games no we na ochem say ye hwa nim say in the 200 meters a hit no ye din kunim ne benya good
Oh, very good. I mean, it's been wonderful. And 200 meter athletes have just qualified for the semi-final. So we are hoping that we'll get to the final and hopefully win a medal. So far, it's been good. We have a few ups and downs, but that's part of sports. You lose some, you win some, so that's good. Boxing, we have done quite well there. Unfortunately, we've lost one boxer just today due to injury. So we have two more fighters who can qualify for the medal zone. We are waiting for the 200 meters also. Hopefully we'll get a medal again in the athletics, the relay team, and then the para athletes. We have judo yet to come. We have weightlifting started already. Today we have another person, Forrest, who is the strongest athlete in that weight. So
GOC President Richard Apokavi and Otirin Kano Yedin Komo Ewo Mediama Soccer Club Omasiem Nanaya Amankwa Ono and assistant coach Emma Mediama Soccer Club also target no and it's on the group stage of the CAF Champions League.
In the free baby and more or less now me will be a mafia maybe baby for Alpha and the tank on a frame me say if you're more than no support and then once I'm in the fine so a good coach and then you can say me for me into and also so any board no didn't come I'm a board no so name is that I'm also accepting the decision that's why I'm a samba medium a good time any day one Waji league na kwanya of us OJ and he came back and then won the league for medium. Secondly, Mediama targets for Champions League, Mintiming can see the great, you say, because on the Omako group stage, and the target we are going to set for him in a bed to say at least Yensanko group stage. That is my own opinion. I bet Media group stage. And he knows Mediama for now, no, Omabeka teams are Kessia Ghana home because Omako the CAF Champions League there and Omako champion.
Nana Yao Amankwa of Mediama Soccer Club. And Otin Kano now. Yanko Chabi Alonso, Nasia coach Emma Chelsea. Also 2026-2027 season in Chelsea, the team no and the squad no be ready for the season.
Season starts on August 24th. Will Morgan be ready for the start of the season?
Yes. All the ones that they come later because they reach farther stages in the World Cup. They will be ready. We have few of them, so they have to be ready.
Last season Chelsea covered the least distance in the Premier League. But when you were managing Leverkusen, I think it was pretty much the opposite. You were top of the running starts. You identified that as an area where you need to up the intensity, the physicality.
We need to compete. And we need to have good energy, we need to run, we need to work hard, we need to have this sacrifice that is compulsory or mandatory, I don't know how you say, in each Premier League game. To win each game is really tough. So we need to be prepared for that.
So our Chelsea hono amone Jordan Henderson etimi awie a obesia kan amatim as well as Danny Welbeck so ebesia kan ama Chelsea. The deals are done. Inti anyumre, that is all for sports. Ewo Jumadino so sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football and ama inti for ede ahosapesem etwaso.
Akwaba eba enijede kase so medidi na nama into for Catholic Philharmonic Choir ediomo maiden concert ahyehyɛ so na nam so am spiritual director oye Reverend Father Isaac edin some inti ato edwa wo kire se nwomto enam kwan sonko so eka ekristofo ebom.
Mebunu na omaba na nse no yenam choral so nyame ho ntwuma nsem ewom nsem a mu duro pa na me mesese ye choral nyuma ye tutui ye dinam na so ye be sha from na sorry fee na ye dey pie social media so be part of us nti ye betimi afa so ama omo atwe omo afri
yewo asankaye bi se
Alisama ma eto so akọ yenem na sofo bi ne ne yere ediasa ma chese omafo ani ojo omo ye papa ne nyina Moses Bless ne concert a odekọ chese so wo Germany abochimemu ho na arefefei ekoso. Na yewie sam no ewo Nigeria memu Nigeria for person omo ya na omo de omo nua no bi ehye ye kon na Nadia Buhari Ghanaian actress a enei o Nigeria o twesi no omo che ne say aduane bi wo ha onso obi nhwe de kama pa e de aduane a yenhwe.
Moment of truth. You said Gary and fish.
Yes.
Do you want with the milk?
So wait, hold on. So you're saying that I'm supposed to break like these?
No, you put the Gary in your mouth and then you put the fish as well.
How?
Just relax.
No, so I'm supposed to.
Just relax, okay? It's a process.
This is real and endurance.
I'm supposed to even drop ice in there.
No, it's gotta be because I like my stuff creamy. Okay.
So let's get just at your own discretion, yes.
And then put the fish.
Put the fish. Then drink more Gary.
And drink more Gary.
Hey, don't lie. I'm waiting. Don't lie. It's slap, Abi, no slap. It's slap, Abi, no slap.
The fish
and the Gary.
on is slapping. The Gary on this one is slapping. I don't know
the combo. Check it. Okay, another spoon.
Enti enye kakra Ghana ne Nigeria jollof no kwa korese na ye soakings mienu na Nigeria for the end omo the fish eka ho na banta no akwakugyina so de hin na ede eduwa yin na ebe ka bi astremidin ede na nama intifo yegyina so na ede ni gede kase no esipiesie la de ewie kase no ewo amana no mada wase
amomɔ no hwɛ abroad.
Eni ye ko Uganda omani ajepa free say na makomako aduanan mienu nie omo si Ebola yade no omo nya hu bi e wo man no mu
Mebo sumene dane to su dunum wa afimu ena ebebeto odwa se Uganda man enya Ebola ya ye ni bi wa bra oni anu tu kwan for Uganda eko Democratic Republic of Congo no san baaye eno achi ebebeto odwa se o man no lipa dunkron enya yade ni bi aka ho a na akwakoye adio no aka ho ma mpanifo de nhye ahudi ogu kwan mu a wonne DRC mana hye so e Turu province no na o ma ehyen bia entimi enfri ho e ma sanso na elpenso na entu enko sa ahye no so eno achi wotwa Eyo party akasiye ye emu Uganda manum ene ni sema ne yensa ka fri Uganda manum chiremu a nipa aduonu a onya Ebola yade ni bi ne watimi ahwe omo a ama na no peye ba akopa na aka no ne ho to no ama waji no ene mu na apomden aso ye wo Uganda manum chiremu se e wo mu se Ebola yade no waka na chidie ne nso anja odu ampanfo digu akwam se se ohoro nsa nchia ehu hia no jai ena afei wa hyen entunko Ituru province e wo DRC manum no okura saade ni ma se be ya yade no ensa nkotwa no ho
Yanko Chad mine mo na oman no anafo fam ye Southern Chad omo brepa fi se oman no onum ekọ emiadie mu pa nkenum sa asomdwe aba ho na so mutum na agajia onipani ahoto enam ensu a ho ayeden ama wonum tie
Enipa bese 50,000 wonyina ye Sudan man adehia enam tokwabrani a ekoso wo mani mu nti wode wani etre Chad good running refugees camp a wono enei ensuo ho ayeden a onya ensuo emfanye bibia enkrani chemi se dan daya na amasakuba tan e de truck ahodo de ensuo ko akuku tank mu bese na kakra ni nya de ensuo ni bi atimi aba enam so ama ensuo ho ayeden enam so ama nipa dodo na echemi se anhwa na yemto ya de kore ayi ne tie wonpotam Evise munchimonka hodo hono ensuo nkakra tata mu no ene di ba bi okosesa the senti World Health Organization enso abamu a wochem se ene enyanti no ama hodo a atwa sahabe no ho hye emmoa na onfa ensuo ni bi enkokopem bra amasakuba tan de na ankasa ebetimi aba
Yede kaseri besi hanum Newman College Department of Nursing eso yemo school no asantemantam atwomata chiman opeso po degree ene nursing dwumadie bia no a ekwanya ewo ho baabi a wobeda wo regular evening and a weekend session certificate no valid ewo abrochimemu ewo atwomata chiman kwada so for 0574 661 117 0574 661 117 ana 0267 330492 Pedi edi PSA Ladi Domino's Bobiscom Eradia Sumpian count.